appreciate you talking about the wires because we're going to talk about iPad, which is one of the reasons. Well, you pick why you want to talk about iPad, and I will talk about iPad.
I think it's a transformational product. I think we're seeing.
I think the iPhone was a transformational product. This is just banking on that product and making.
No, I think it's bigger than that because the iPhone really wasn't a device that you could take into a school and use as a notepad, note taker easily, have that connectivity. What?
One more energy use, I won't disagree with it, is a good-looking product. But what it also represents, is one of the reasons why I would rather have bought, say, a Sony product over a Dell product. Or
the design.
The design and also the quality. It's which the American companies have kind of lost. Apple's the only one that kind of maintained it. The reason you pick Sony products, the reason you pick these things is they over-design them and they last so much longer because they're high quality.
Right. And both of us
Which is why I hate IKEA.
And both of us are iPhone users and have been for quite a while.
And I'm a Sony user.
And I'm a Mac user.
And really, I probably should have been a Mac user too, but a lot of my clients, we design software for high-quality software, which didn't go well for the federal government because it worked too well. You got to design crap for them.
But let's get back to, we've seen the newspaper industry just die because they still haven't figured out this digital delivery of their information. Nicholas Negroponte, who runs MIT Media Lab and is responsible for the One Laptop Per Child project, which is...
Just get to the point. Forget the things.
No, but he said a long time ago...
These things go too long.
He said a long time ago that bits, not atoms. If it starts out digital, it should be delivered digitally. And a newspaper is exactly that. It starts out with people taking digital pictures, people writing on a computer. There's no reason ever to cut down trees and... put ink on paper.
Yes, but the old media doesn't get that because they can sell advertising not because it's really esoteric about whether that advertising is effective. When you get a digital media,
we know whether it's effective.
You know what's effective.
But the problem is the papers still think all they got to do is slap an ad next to it and it works. And that's not the way it works. The way it works is that the ads have to be tailored to you. And what we've lacked is a device that can do all that, plus has a back end that is, quote, universal. Now, we've seen it with the iTunes Store with music. We've seen it with the App Store with their applications. And now they're opening the iBook Store. And one of the things they're going to start selling is publications. Now, this is the newspaper's great opportunity to have a way to get away from that model of printing ink on paper.
And the New York Times, in advance of this, said that if you're going to look for more than 3 articles, that they're going to start charging.
They're starting to charge in 2011, but they were also the first ones to show their paper on the iPad. And it gets to the point where you got to think that the Dayton Daily News charges $200 a year, or they say they do, for daily subscriptions. Stop delivering papers altogether. Sign up for 3 years, we'll give you the free iPad. And here's the key, though. They have to have that user ID so they know that Greg likes stories about horse racing. I like stories about ice hockey. I get the ice hockey stuff. He gets the horse racing. I get the ads for hockey equipment, ice skating rinks, and the
deranged gambler.
And he gets ads for the casinos. But that's where the Dayton Daily News will start to be able to make a profit.
Well, they'll make a profit because if they would do stories that would intrigue people, more people would go to the thing.
They'd be
just like the New York Times. I read the New York Times because it provides excellent content. Then they can get me with the ads. Because I'll look at the Gucci ads.
Yeah.
But because what's Gucci compared to...
It's good design, right?
And excellent quality.
But Gucci...
Quality,
but Gucci was inefficient delivering an ad to me because I don't care about a Gucci.
Well, because you don't care about quality. But you do care
about quality. I just don't care about...
You just don't understand that quality.
It's not something I'm interested in.
So you sponge your nose at it. He spins his nose at it. He doesn't understand that kind of quality. He understands that my wires should be out of view. Yes. Because he's obsessive compulsive about that. But
get back to
quality,
the subject.
he doesn't get.
Apple, doing the same thing they've done with the music industry, can do the same thing with the newspaper industry by getting people targeted delivery of news and ads that apply to them. And if they do that, there's hope that the newspaper industry can stick around. If not, oh well, it's bye-bye for you.
Quality stories.
And I think Amazon Kindle is history at this point, unless they drop their price down like $50 to $50.
Kindling is kindling.
It's the Kindle. The iPad name, I'm not in love with it. Sounds like a feminine hygiene
quality.
But Apple
luggage.
Apple has really come up with the Kindle killer. It has everything that you can need.
Done. It's quality.
And Greg's out of it.
Quality. What happened to American quality? I agree with you. You have a quality product.
Say goodbye, Greg.
Quality product.